All right, man. Here it is. It is Split Decisions, the podcast video thingy that we do. I don't want to call this a podcast. I'm
No, it's
trying
not.
everything I can not to call this a podcast. But this is where me and Jeff, I'm Antoine, by the way. This is where me and Jeff kind of debate about stuff. I'm always right. He's typically wrong. But hey, we have a good time together.
You guys know who's right. You guys see it in the videos.
Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Anyway, today's topic is what was it? How much is a phone worth? Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
when we talk about a phone, what's the latest phone that comes out? It was the OnePlus joint, right? Was it
OnePlus
1800 bucks?
Open. Yeah. Was it 18?
I think
17. I
so.
think it was $100 less full retail, but they gave 200 off if
Mm-mm,
you like subscribed
mm-mm.
early. They
Retail
did.
price. What is it?
Retail was 1,700, I believe.
$1,700. Galaxy S23 Ultra. What is that? At
That was
launch,
like 1,200.
1200. iPhone Pro Max 15, whatever
1,200.
it's called.
I think it was
1200. All right.
12. Yeah.
Well over $1,000 and $1,500 for a mobile phone. Is it worth it? Is it that's debatable, right? And that's why we're here. So what you think, Jeff?
Well, first for me, I need to know what am I using it for? Like, because we talked about this briefly the other day. Like, it's not just a phone. It's not just a thing for making calls. It's a full computer. It's a great camera. It plays music, right? It does.
Slow down, because we on the same page here. Let me pull out my calculator as you list these items.
Yeah,
Okay,
list them.
what
All
you
right.
got? You said,
So, how much does a good camera cost?
oh man, I just bought a camera. It was a Sony EV10, and that was just the body without a lens. That was, I think, $700. So
So,
700 myself.
do you think that's comparable to what we get from a phone?
Well, it's actually a lot better, but still.
It is. It is. But all right, say it's a couple $100 less,
Let's say
right?
500. Let's
Say
let's say about
500.
200. 500 for a camera. Okay.
Plays music. What's a good I don't know, stereo player? They
Well,
don't even sell
there-
them anymore, do they?
yeah, it's obsolete because the
Yeah.
phone made it obsolete. But an MP3 player back in the day was what, 100, 150 bucks? You
Yeah,
could
we'll
find some bullshit ones that was like 50, right?
throw a boombox, throw $100 on it. Right.
It's not a boombox though.
Well,
It's
because it streams. It just streams.
it's an audio playing device. You can't compare it to a boombox. It's an MP3 player, or let's say a
Yeah.
Walkman. Like there were Walkmans that were like $60, right? Back in the 90s.
Yeah, but a Walkman also played cassettes, right? A Sony Walkman originally was a cassette player.
True, but we're just talking about being able to play the music so you can listen to it on a speaker or headphones. So let's
Throw
let's
100
compare it
bucks
to
on
an MP3.
All right. Name a price for it.
I'm
the
saying
value?
$100
Yeah,
for a
100 bucks
solid
is good.
MP3 player.
I agree with $100. That's cool.
100. All right, where we at? What is
Now-
it? What else is a phone?
A phone, an actual phone, just to make phone calls.
I don't know how much that cost.
How
Back in the
much
day,
does it
mobile phones was
matter
like
to
hundreds of
you?
dollars.
Yeah, how
Huh?
much does it matter to you to stay connected? Like, if you want to call somebody, there's value in that, right?
Is that $300 for the device itself?
We'll
You
say
think? Just for
300.
a phone?
For when phones first came out, like the original iPhone was like $300-400.
Was it really?
Yeah, the
Okay,
iPhone. I
I was just
remember
about to
paying
say, like OnePlus, they have that Nord 30. Ain't that a
$300.
$300 phone?
$300. Yep.
All right, that's a $300 phone. Boom. So we'll just go with a flat out phone for texting and talking is $300.
So what do we got so far? We got music, phone calls.
Yeah.
What else?
A camera, a video, and a still camera.
Yeah, video and okay. What else does it's a computer. It's basically a computer.
Okay, how much is dude, Dex on a Samsung device, you plug that into a monitor and a mouse and keyboard, you got a full on freaking PC. So let's call it a laptop.
Yeah.
Throw
another 300-400 on it. And that's
get a
I think
laptop
that's being
for
cheap.
400.
No, I think
how is that huh?
I think that's being cheap.
Yeah, I'm thinking at least 5 or 6 because I've played with a $300 laptop and that thing was janky, slow as fuck.
Yeah, even $500 laptops are trash.
True, but let's do that. Let's do $500.
All right, we'll do 500.
So it's a laptop. Boom, $500. What else you got? Um,
Text messaging is basically the same as calling, right? Kind of
I
the same
use
category.
yeah, I use mine as a planner, right?
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
notes, like a journal and a planner, and that could be easily, 20 to $30. We got to chump change this in here, so we're gonna put $30 in there.
Right.
Okay. What else is a phone?
I mean, that's enough. I
Oh,
think
I
that's
know it's enough depending based off of the number I'm seeing here, but what else is it? Because some people gonna be like, no, it still ain't worth that much. So we
yeah.
got a calculator. That's $10,
It is a yeah.
right?
It's probably less. It's like $5, right?
All right, you got a
I mean,
GPS.
if you could do math, it's irrelevant.
How, no, I can't do math like that, bro. You ask me what
I
26
can do
plus
math.
11
I
is,
can do
I'm
math, bro.
stumped. I'm gonna lose that game show.
It's a microphone now, right?
A recorder?
Yeah, a
Okay.
recorder.
How much is a recorder?
A
30
good
bucks?
yeah, a good audio recorder, probably
30 bucks?
decent. Yeah, 30, $40.
All right. What else? I did say something. I said something. It escaped my brain. A
Oh,
GPS. So how much was a GPS back in
it is GPS. Remember,
the early 2000s? I
MapQuest
think
back in
100
the day?
bucks,
You had to
right?
print everything out. Yeah, easily. Good
Uh,
GPS system in your car back in the day was a couple $100.
we're gonna be cheap. We're gonna go in it at 100 bucks. All right. So where else are we at? What else are we?
That's enough. I think that's enough.
All right, we at $1,570 right now.
Yeah. Now, mind you, the costs, I'm gonna give you some numbers real quick because this matters to
Okay.
me, but it doesn't matter to you. All right.
Okay.
Numbers for the new iPhone, and I'm going 15 plus. So the iPhone 15 plus had just dropped, cost $523 to make.
Why does that matter?
You have to know what you're actually paying for above and beyond, right? If it costs Apple $500 to make, how much profit are they making on each device, and is that profit worth you buying it for the retail price?
I'm gonna tell you why that shouldn't matter. Well, I can tell you why it don't matter to me. If it costs Apple $10, and we're talking about Apple now, okay?
Well,
Like you know how I
Samsung,
feel about this company.
yes, but Samsung's not far behind. The S23 Ultra costs $470 to make.
Doesn't matter to me. But we're gonna talk about Apple because you know how I feel about this
I know
company,
you
right?
hate Apple. I should have started
So
with the S23 Ultra.
here's the deal. Even if it costs Apple $10 to make this $1,500 phone, I don't care. Here's why. Because it's their product. They figured out a way to take all of these things, wrap it up into this nice package that you can hang around with and do life with. And
Mhm.
they're charging you what they think it's worth. And guess what? If you want to pull out your wallet and get one, go for it. If you don't. That's just as simple as it
Yeah.
gets.
Well, we just put all the numbers together, right? When you separate it all and break it down to what an actual phone is, it's it's probably worth more than what they're charging.
Yeah, because they put all of that in this size of a package.
Correct. If you had to buy
Now,
a separate phone, a separate camera, a separate audio recorder, a separate stereo system, like you're gonna
bruh,
pay
you
more
walk around
than
with a backpack.
yeah.
You're gonna have a duffel bag full of items with you, but they put it all inside of here. Here's two different takes on this, man. There was this like theory. I don't know if I came up with it or not. Maybe I heard it somewhere, but think about this. If me and you was on the streets, right? And I told you that I had a pen, right? I got a pen. Or you know what? I need a pen. Okay. I got a pen, right?
All right.
And I asked you to buy this pen for $10,000. What you gonna tell me?
I'm gonna tell you out of your goddamn mind.
It's a pen though. It's blue ink and it's a really pretty pen. You still don't want to buy it for $10,000?
I'm gonna say, what are you smoking right now?
Okay. Why is that pen not worth $2,000 to you?
Because I know I can buy one for 50 cents.
Okay. True. Very true. But I'm standing in front of you right now with this pen that I'm charging $10 for or $10,000 for. So why is it not worth $10,000?
Why the real question is why is it worth 10 grand to you?
Well, it's not
Why do you think it's worth 10 grand?
because I want $10,000 in my pocket and I don't
That's
want
the
to
only
pay.
reason. But there's no
So
value in there. You can't compare that to a phone. The phone is giving us value in many
oh,
different
I
areas.
can
What's the pen
absolutely
giving?
compare it. Here's
The
why.
how?
This pen, it cost me 50 cents because I pulled it out of a bag of 20. Okay.
Okay.
But
Okay.
I'm offering it to you for $10,000. And
Okay.
you just told me, no, it's not worth it. I'll go somewhere
Mhm.
else. All right, let's change it up a little bit. I still got this pen that I pulled out of this bag, and
Mhm.
I'm still offering it to you for $10,000. You walk 10 feet and you run into a guy that says, hey, man, look, I got a check and I will let you write it for as much money as you want to write it for, as long as you can write it. Guess
Okay.
what Jeff ain't got?
I don't have a
A pen.
pen. Right.
I'm standing right next to you. You
I'll
don't
cut
have time to
myself.
go do this.
I will
He's not
literally
going to let you go around
I will
and ask
literally
people for a
cut
pen.
myself right there and write that shit in blood.
No, it
I'll
has
write
to
it
be
in blood.
written. It has to be written in blue ink. He's telling you this. It
See,
has
but
to be
now
written
I
in
feel
blue ink.
now
Hold
I
up,
feel like
listen.
it's a scam. I'm getting scammed right now.
No, no, listen, listen. Listen how this plays out. This man tells you you can write this check out for how much money you want to, because it's real. This is like Bill Gates telling you this, right? So it's real money. He says you can write it for how much ever you want to. Has to be written in blue pen and it has to be right now. Guess what? You turn around. I got a pen. I'm gonna sell you for 10K. Right? Write
Mhm.
this check for 10 billion. And you can give me my 10K. We're both happy. So now that pen instantly became worth 10K.
Well, now that pen has value. Before
No, it
that
doesn't.
yeah, it
It's
does.
still the
There's
same pen.
value in the pen. It's
It's-
but it's
uh-uh.
giving that pen is now giving me the opportunity to increase earnings. Before Bill Gates came along and offered me, to write a free check, that pen had no value.
Bruh,
It had none.
in that pen's current state, all it does is write blue ink,
That's
and it
it.
still writes blue ink. You could have
What
wrote your life story on a piece of paper and sold it for more value or for more money, but in that particular instance, it's worth $10 billion, and I just sold it to you for 10K. You're welcome. Everything is worth what somebody is willing to pay.
It's
That's the
true.
bottom line.
It is, but nobody's gonna pay 10 grand for a pen.
Bullshit. If that scenario ever came up, I'm telling you right now,
Come
10K
on,
is what
man.
that pen is worth.
That shit's never gonna happen. It's never gonna happen. We're talking
All right,
about fairy tales here.
all right, I got another one for you.
All right.
I met this well, I hired this this contractor. He was telling me a story because this contractor, he did absolutely great work. I felt whatever I paid him, which was about like 10.5, I think, for all the jobs I had him doing. I paid him about 10.5. But he was just talking to me and stuff, and he told me that this one guy was really mad at him because I think it was a toilet, maybe like unclogging a toilet or something like that, something simple, right? That this client called him to do, and he charged this guy like $300 to do this. And once he did the job in like, I don't know, 2 minutes, the guy was upset. He was like, I'm not paying you for this. All you did was this. And he was like, and it only took you like 5 minutes. And the contractor was like, who cares how I get the job done? Like you agreed to pay me $300 for this job. I did the job. It's complete. And now you're mad because I did it too fast. And he explained to me, like he explained to that man, you're not paying me for the actual job. You're paying me for all the knowledge that it took me to acquire, all that time it took me to acquire that knowledge to be able to do this job inside of 5 minutes
Yeah.
to your
Yeah.
satisfaction.
Yeah.
So
Just
now
because he
pay
made
me
it
for
look
that.
easy, right?
Yeah.
Just because he made it look simple and easy doesn't mean it is for someone else.
Yeah. So same thing with the phone. We're not paying for the components or the calculator or the camera. We're paying for the company's ability to source all these items and cram it into this little shell. That's what we're paying for.
I mean, I don't disagree with you, but is it worth the price of what they're selling it for?
Nobody's forcing you to buy it.
That's
I'm just
true.
same as the pen. I mean, no one's
So
forcing you to buy
the
these phones.
pen, in a way, you are forced to buy the pen, unless you're an idiot, right?
No,
Unless
you're
you're an
not
idiot,
forced to buy that pen.
you're kind of forced to
You
buy
were
that.
doing just fine before this dude walked up to you with this $1 billion blank check.
If
You were
anybody
doing
out
just
there
fine.
wants to do that, we should try that. I'll do it. I'll give you 10K for a pen. And by the way, we got like 45 seconds left in the
All right.
15-minute countdown.
Well, I'm just saying, man, it is what it is. I don't think I mean, there's plenty. This is a $1,200 phone retail. There's plenty. We just talked about the Nord 30 that does a great job. I wouldn't compare it to this one, but it does a great job at phoning for $300. It is what
Yeah.
it is.
There's
Phones are
plenty of
worth
phones
the
that
money.
do that. They are. They are. To me, they are. For what they do,
You just ain't
they're
got to
amazing.
buy it.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
I
Keep your money
mean,
in your
look,
wallet if you're gonna complain.
we don't need to spend 1,800 on a phone because we can get the same damn thing for a lot cheaper, right? I can go
Exactly,
out
man.
I can go out and buy an S21 Ultra from 3 years ago and have the same experience I'm having now on any phone.
Yeah, it's all a personal choice, and if you choose to get mad because something costs more than you want to pay, that's your problem, man. So I'm sorry if I offended somebody out there, but you do you, boo boo. That's
It's
split
true.
decisions,
It's
baby.
true. It
And
is.
we out.
Don't complain if you're gonna buy it. Peace. We'll be back real soon. Peace.